My first step to understanding myself and my result was to study the word attitude. I've been listening to Earl Nightingale's The Magic Word every morning for I can't even recall how long. This changed my whole life. A 12-minute recording from the father of the personal development industry. A person that Earl Nightingale speaks a lot about is Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill said, "Attitude is a small thing that makes a big difference." And Bob Proctor put it this way: attitude is the composite of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Attitude is the reflection of a person. What's going on the inside shows the outside. So let's look up the word attitude. What does it really mean? It clearly states the way you think and feel about someone or something. This is why having the right attitude towards what you're pursuing is so important. Or I would say it's non-negotiable. There are 4 different attitudes: a positive attitude, a negative attitude, a neutral attitude, and a sikken attitude. Attitude comprises basically of mindset, viewpoint, and beliefs. But in easy words, I would just say your awareness towards situations. These basic elements add to the person you are, how you see the world, and how people see you. So your skill in facing the challenges of life and moving is often shaped by the attitude you hold, or I would say every single time. You can see a person with the right attitude. I think we can all think about a few people that just have this aura of a great attitude, a person that knows where he or she is going. You can spot them in a room, right? So you can categorize these 4 different attitudes into 2 categories: a good attitude and a bad attitude. On the good side, you'll find positive attitude. This doesn't mean that you can trick your mind into positive thinking, speaking, affirmations in your bathroom mirror, and believe that everything will just magically show up in your life when you're not feeling positive. Only positive thinking can create a lot of disappointments for us because you have to truly feel it. You can't just think it. But you want to have a positive, clear, and joyful view at life. People with a positive mindset are confident, they're happy, they're sincere, and determined to overcome obstacles. They approach life with a sense of ease and sometimes even view certain challenges as opportunities. A negative attitude, though, on the other hand, is something that should be avoided as much as you can. People with a negative mindset and attitude focus on the bad things in life and often find a way out of tough situations by running away from them. They doubt themselves, they are angry most of the time and often feel frustrated, which leads to low confidence and self-destruction. It's quite obvious, right? A neutral attitude is somewhere in between positive and negative. A neutral attitude is also very common. People with this neutral mindset tend to ignore the problems in their life and just wait for someone else to take care of their problems. They generally have a very lazy life. They're stuck in average, stuck in mediocrity, and they're often very unemotional. They just are, just like a thermometer, just blending into his or her environment. Now, the sikken attitude is the most dangerous attitude of them all. It's the negative attitude that reflects the mind's negativity, and it's extremely destructive. It often destroys every single positive image that comes up in their mind and they come in contact with. So it's necessary to let go of this kind of attitude for the betterment of yourself and for the people around you. I think we all know that 1 or 2 persons that just always have something negative to add in every conversations. And guess what? Most people don't want to hang around or be around these kind of people. So your attitude will either define you or long-term it will destroy you. What generally follows is that your attitude will be an inspiration for many in your team, many people in your company maybe, or the people that you spend most time with. You see, people seem to stick around positive vibration, right? As you naturally gravitate towards them, you just want to be around good energy. So a bad or a good attitude, any kind of attitude has the power to change or influence people's thoughts and therefore their behavior. So you have the power to change your attitude at any given time, but it starts with awareness, right? Without awareness, how can you change for the better? So in the next video, I'll get into what causes you to hold the attitude you're holding, and the beliefs that you have about life, the beliefs you have about success, the beliefs about who you are. I want you to go to our resources section and listen to Earl Nightingale's The Magic Word to understand this better, by promising yourself as well to listen to this recording every morning before you start with your morning routines for 30 days, and I promise you, you will start to feel the change in attitude.